Hey guys, so I'm working on putting this squirrel together. This is all my amigurumi pieces. I have a picture right here of what the squirrel is supposed to look like. Now, I did not do his hat or his vest. I just wanted to do the squirrel part. I didn't do the wheelbarrow either. So here I am. I have all my pieces laid out here, and I have my hot glue gun ready, and so I'm just going to start putting this together. So I pinned down where I wanted the belly patch, and so I'm just gonna start gluing it on. Now, a lot of people ask me about hot glue and yarn, if you can wash it. Well, first off, I wouldn't wash an amigurumi, especially the way I stuff them. I stuff them really, really well, and if you was to wash that, it would probably mildew on the inside before all that stuffing would dry. A lot of times, if you look on Etsy and read the description of different stuffed animals, it will say spot clean only, do not wash and dry, and that's why, because the stuffing on the inside could mildew and mold before that would ever dry. So I don't put these in the washer, but hot glue will wash just fine. Once you put this hot glue on here, it is not coming off. Now, the dryer might be a different story. It could melt the hot glue. I don't know if you dry it on a very high setting. I guess the hot glue could start getting soft. By the way, these needles have came in very handy. I really, really appreciate them. But so I don't know that I would put hot glue in the dryer. I would lay anything flat to dry. But washing hot glue is no problem whatsoever. It'll wash just fine. It's not going to come off in the washing machine. Once this is glued down, it is there. There's no pulling it apart. So you need to make sure when you start to glue something down that you're gluing it down where you want it to be, because it's permanent. Alright, so there's my belly patch. I'm just going to make sure I got all the edges down good. I could use a little bit right here, but maybe just a tiny, tiny speck. Okay, so here is the belly patch of my squirrel. So I need to just start putting them together. I think I'm gonna fix these eyes. I have them on here. I did the safety eyes, and I put the other part on the inside, but I'm going to just glue these down before I put the head on the body. You just want to use a tiny bit of hot glue. It doesn't take much at all. And then some people have been really ugly about the hot glue. Some people said I was cheating, which I think is hilarious. I mean, that didn't bother me, and I'm not upset at that by any means. I just think it's funny, it's hilarious that someone would say that. There are lots of people who have hand issues. Not only me missing fingers, but a lot of people have arthritis, carpal tunnel, different things like that, and they're not able to sew pieces. So hot glue and amigurumis or yarn pieces together or anything together is not cheating. It's crafting smart. You know, don't let what you can't do stop you from what you can do. If you can't sew, don't let that stop you from crafting. Find a different way. So that's what I have done. I couldn't sew my pieces together, but I found out I could hot glue them together, so I'm still able to craft. So to say someone is cheating is hilarious. I got the biggest laugh out of that, and so I really do thank you for that comment. It wasn't a regular subscriber, it was somebody who just stumbled across my YouTube channel and wanted to leave a nasty comment. There are lots of people out there like that. So, yeah, his eyes look really cute, don't they? Oh, I am supposed to put a black piece right there. I guess I could put that on last. Not exactly sure where. Not exactly how to position his head. I guess something like that. Because you wouldn't go too far back. So I'm thinking something like this. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just put hot glue around this edge. And it's there, so I hope it's where it needs to be, because it's permanent. Once you stick it, there's no moving it. Okay, so I'm gonna hold this here and just let that glue dry. I mean, not dry, but cool a little bit so that it is stuck better. I should have put the ears on. I guess I could add them. Okay, he is looking a little bit off, but I should have been a little bit more careful with that, but he's fine. He looks fine. Okay, okay, let's see. We gotta figure out these legs. These are the feet right here. And I guess he just kind of sits on there about like this. So if I just put some glue here and rest his body on it, I think that would be fine. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a little glue right here. And then just kind of sit his body there. And I'm just holding it so the glue can cool and it will be stuck. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing for this leg, foot. I'm just going to put some hot glue right here and set him down on it. Excuse me. Okay, so that's how he's looking so far. Sitting up pretty well. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, these thighs, I need to put them on. And I'm gonna, where I joined it at the end, where I fastened off, I'm gonna put that at the bottom. So I need to put a little stuffing right here. Not much, just a little to help hold its shape. Well, maybe not that much. I feel like it needs a little more stuffing to help hold its shape out, but it's not really cooperating. So I might glue some of it on and then stuff it. So I'm just going to let that cool, and I'm going to glue around the bottom part of that, and then stuff it from the back, and then glue that closed. Okay. Let's see, what can I do here? Just doing a little bit at a time, a little bitty bit of hot glue at a time. So glue and hot glue is a little process. You do need to let it cool, and try to make sure you're putting things exactly where you want them. Like this head is a tiny bit off, but it's still very workable and fine. I mean, you never know which direction the squirrel was looking at the time. Okay, I need to get down in this part and put a little bit of hot glue. And next I'm going to stuff it. I gotta also glue this thigh on the other side. And this time I'm going to start with that bottom piece. Coming back on this one, I'm just checking to make sure I did get all the way around it, and I believe I did. So I just have this back section. I'm going to put some stuffing up in there. That way you can get more stuffing in it than what you could if you just put it on there and then try to glue the whole thing on or sew the whole thing on at one time. Yeah, that definitely makes it look more fuller. Okay, so I'm going to just put glue and just slightly hold that down for it to cool. Okay, so now we have that thigh done, and we'll go back around here to this thigh, and we're going to go ahead and do the front piece before we stuff it from the back like we did that one. So I'm just adding a little glue, just a little bit at a time, and it doesn't take much glue. This thigh is a little bit closer to the patch than that one, but it's okay. Even if I was sewing them on, I wouldn't get them in the same exact spot. Check that one, make sure it's all on there good. It is perfect. I think I could put a little glue right here and then position his head a little bit because in the book here, if you can see, he is looking down. He is looking downward. So I was trying to figure out if I was doing that or not, but I guess I am. Alright, so now I'm ready to stuff this thigh. Okay, so I am ready. Let me add another glue stick. Now I'm just going to hold that and let that cool. Alright, so now I dropped the glue stick. I'll get another one and get that one later. Now let's see, I need to put these ear pieces on. But I think I'm going to glue his head down first. So I'm going to put some glue right here at the top of this patch and then just glue that down like that. Okay, so next I got his arms and his ears and then his bushy tail. Okay, so his arms. I'm just going to glue it, kind of make this piece flat right here, and then just glue that on. Okay, so his head's perfect now. And like I said, his hands are kind of cupped a little bit, just the way they worked out. They're cupped just a tiny bit, so I'm going to just put that going on the inside and just glue his arm right there. I don't know if you could really tell what I was doing, but I was trying to be quick with the glue. Okay, so his other arm, try to see exactly where I've got that. Okay, so I'm just holding that on so it can get a chance to cool. And next I've got the ears. Alright, I think his arms are there. Now for the ears, it says to put them about 2 rounds behind the eye patch. So here's the eye patch, so about 1, 2, I don't know. I think I'm going to stick it right there. I supposed to go straight up, or... So it really doesn't go like stuck on like that. It kind of goes this way, I guess. Let me hold the other one up and see. Okay, I'm just going to put some glue here. I'm just going to do it. Gotta live dangerous sometimes. Okay. And then for the other side, let me see what I did here. 1, 2, 3 is about 3 rows, and then that. So 1, 2, 3. Let me visualize where it's gonna go. 1, 3, about right there. That's in the right place. Now I just got the tail. See how quick and easy this was to put together? I'm gonna check my eyepieces, see if they need any more glue, but I think they're all good. I just need to put a black piece of yarn right here to complete that. Check my arms. It's perfect. Okay, now I gotta put this bushy tail on. So I'm just gonna put hot glue and all this right here, and then I'm just gonna stick it to it. Just like that. I'm not even gonna think too much about it. I'm just gonna do it. Just putting, you know, globbing some hot glue on for this part. Normally I do not glob it on. I normally do it very carefully. Although this video might not look like I do it carefully, but I really do most of the time. And I'm just going to stick that on his butt. And there he is with a tail. Well, I thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great day. It's a beautiful day to crochet, and I hope you are enjoying your day no matter what you're doing. Make it the best day that you can possibly make it for yourself. Thank you for watching, friends.